Hello, back to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my comments, opinions, and the results of WWE SmackDown Live, 10th of January 2017. We kick off the show with the Ambrose Asylum. Ambrose was introduced as the new Intercontinental Champion, and then he came out for the Ambrose Asylum. The set was the same as before, except there's now Alligator Head, where Mitch the Planet used to be. Rest in peace, Mitch. He named it Maurice. He wanted to get a live alligator, but they couldn't get the permits. He also announced himself as an entrant for the Royal Rumble. Miz and Maurice came out as his guest. Miz says Ambrose was tainting his title and also added himself into the Rumble match. Miz says Ambrose coined the referee last week, but instead of suing him, he said Ambrose could just hand him the title back. The crowd chanted no as Ambrose pretended to consider it. Ambrose said he did have something that would alter the Miz, and he gave him back the Miz Participation Award, and he led the crowd in an applaud and a "You Try" chant. It was great. Miz attacked him and held him back so Maurice could slap him, but Ambrose ducked and she slapped the Miz instead. Ambrose gave Miz JD's crown chanted for Ambrose, who gave the Participation Award to Maurice. It was actually a really good segment, to be fair. I like it. Dean is funny when he does all this comedy stuff. I like it, to be fair. And then we see Nikki Bella walking towards a gorilla position as the SmackDown theme plays, and she's suddenly attacked from behind by Natalya. The music did stop. With Nikki down, Natalya said, "See you out there, Nikki." That was really good, to be fair. And then we were meant to have a Natalya-Nikki Bella match, but it didn't happen. Nikki didn't come out right away, but she did eventually come out. She stormed to the ring and tackled Natalya, leading to a brawl. Natalya tried to escape through the crowd, but Nikki pulled her back, and Nikki continued the attack. Referees ran down to break up the crowd, started chanting, "Let them fight." Natalya then chop blocked Nikki's bad leg, the one she attacked before, and then she applied the sharpshooter outside the ring. It was alright, to be fair. I'm getting slightly more interested in it because now they're having massive brawl, so let's see where they go with that. Then the shit interviewer asked Dolph Ziggler about turning on Kalisto and attacking Apollo Crews. She said Kalisto demanded a match with him and the fans wanted an explanation for his actions. Ziggler looked somewhat remorseful and just left without saying anything. I like it. Good heel work from Ziggler. I do like heel Ziggler. Then we had Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler went for a nonchalant cover, but Kalisto reversed it into a crucifix pin for the win. Afterwards, a frustrated Ziggler clotheslined Kalisto and beat on him, and then he grabbed a steel chair and hit him a couple of times. Apollo Crews ran down for the save, but Ziggler cut him off easily and tapped him with the chair too. Ziggler hit Kalisto one more time with the chair. It was a great little beatdown. I do love heel Ziggler, so it is going all well. Then backstage, Jason Jordan told the shit interviewer that Bray Wyatt thinks of himself as the Alpha and Omega, but they disrespectfully disagree. Chad Gable said they will beat the Wyatts before they will do it again. And it was alright promo. Then Renee Young, wearing leather overalls for some reason, asked John Cena about Baron Corbin. Cena noted that Corbin and AJ called him a has-been. Cena says it has been a long time since he has had to prove himself, but tonight Cena has been fired up and would take down Baron Corbin. Recognise John Cena because his time is now. It was alright. John Cena's promo work's actually been pretty good lately, to be fair. Then the Wyatt family appeared and Bray tells American Alpha that he hopes they have enjoyed their time as champions because nothing lasts forever. Bray knocks on the screen and Randy Orton says they're here. Then we have the tag team match, which was really good actually, probably the match of SmackDown. Gable shoved Orton into Harper and applied the O'Connor roll for the pinfall, so they retain the championship. Orton and Harper get into an argument after. Harper tried to kick Orton but caught Bray and said Bray got up and said something to each man, then walked off. It was great, I liked it. Then backstage, Becky Lynch showed Daniel Bryan the footage of last week. Bryan asked if La Luchador might be Eva Marie, but Lynch said she's way too vain to wear a mask. Alexa Bliss happened to be nearby and joined the segment. Bliss said that she was trying to find out who the identity of La Luchador, which was why she was undercover last week. Bryan told her she would have to defend the title against Becky Lynch next week to ensure no interference. It will be a steel cage match. Bliss was not impressed. I cannot wait to see that match. That will be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. Then we had Carmella with James Ellsworth versus CJ London. Carmella won quickly with a finisher. It was alright. Standard woman stuff, to be fair. Backstage, Carmella told James Ellsworth she had something special for him. He thought she was going to kiss him, and he said he's been waiting 32 years for this. She actually planned on taking him on a shit-hopping spree, which sounds like a comedy segment for next week. I cannot wait to watch that. It should be great. Elsewhere, Baron Corbin told the shit interviewer he does not blame John Cena for saying his time is now, but they aren't his glory days. They are the end of his days. AJ Styles showed up. Styles said that tonight was Baron Corbin's night, but suggested Corbin do his best AJ Styles impression and beat up John Cena. It was alright stuff between the two. Then the Baron Corbin John Cena match happened. It was Cena came back with the tornado DDT, 5 knuckle shook with an AA for the win. It was usual John Cena 5 moves of doom kind of thing, which was kind of sad because Baron Corbin deserves better. And then the show ended with Cena posing for the kind of AJ Styles stood on the announce table holding the title. It was a pretty good SmackDown, to be fair. I have enjoyed it. It had some good matches, some good moments. It was a pretty solid SmackDown, to be fair. I have enjoyed it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave it a like. Please subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you later.